Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 323 of the Daily 180, and today I want to talk another H word. I want to talk about hope. I remember attending a session, a training session that I was involved with a business that I was working with. And the gentleman that was talked about hope as being a beginning point. He said, if you don't have hope, you can't ever really move toward anything, because hope is that beginning point. It's that little spark of energy that if you have hope, then you're probably going to find some will to be able to move you forward. You're probably going to find some enthusiasm that will help you carry through the beginning stages. If you have hope, it's this little tiny spark in the engine of activity that moves us toward everything we do. You know, and I thought about that a lot over the years. This idea that sometimes when I don't feel like I can do anything, that I don't feel like I can be successful in a particular endeavor, or that something really isn't going to work out the way that I want, and I'm looking at all of the problems and all of the difficulties and all of the challenges that are around, and I get so overwhelmed and bogged down in the feeling that there's nothing that is going to work out correctly. Those are the times that I find just a little tiny bit of hope, that I look for just the smallest amount of hope. For me, the way that I build hope is I say to myself, but what if? What if it did work? What if all of these pieces that are so difficult and so complicated, so convoluted, what if all of those pieces did fall in place? Wouldn't that be really cool? Maybe I can just hope that those things will happen if I take a couple of steps, if I give it a little bit of effort. And in most cases, I find that things are at least better if I take the action than they would be if I sat back and did nothing. You know, for most of us, hope isn't enough. It's not enough to sustain us through all of the difficult times. It's not enough to sustain us through some of the challenges that we're going to find along the way. In fact, sometimes we feel like we are hopeless when we're in the midst of all of these things piling on top of us. But sometimes hope is just enough to get us started. I hope this has been useful for you today. If it has, give us a thumbs up, give us a share, give us some comments. Love to hear what you're thinking about as you listen to these posts and see what it does for you. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer, and share this with anybody that you feel could benefit from it today. We'll see you next time.